Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, March the 4th, and it is time for my motivational moment before I start my day, which I am going to get my shoes ready to put on. So, what my motivational moment is about today is something that I wrote on one of my advertising promos that I just posted this morning. And basically, I was saying that you have to, um, you know, believe in what you're dreaming for and actually do the things that are required, to make it happen. And a lot of times people don't even know, um, well, first of all, they may not even have a dream, and even to have a dream, you have to know what your passion is or what your talent is or something that you're good at and something that you would want to do, to be successful at, make money or just be happy and content, so on with life. And the second part is basically figuring out what it's going to take to get there. And so, what I want to encourage everyone to do, one is if you're not reading books that will help you figure out what your dream is, your talents are, kind of conjure up those things, then I do recommend two books. I recommend Mastery by Robert Greene, and I recommend The Alchemist by Capone. I think that's his name. I'm not always good with the author's name, but I can tell you book titles for days. But anyway, so The Alchemist and Mastery by Robert Greene are two excellent titles that will help you figure out what it is that you should be doing as far as your dream. Because if you don't know, or you lost it, and when I mean lost it, I mean life has caused things to happen where you did not follow through with some of your dreams. Good morning, God bless. And so if you have lost that steam, or your dreams have been deferred for years and years, and now you're trying to get back to where you were before, or to establish or kickstart where you are now to get to where you want to be, I recommend that you start reading books that will help you. Start hanging around people, obviously, that can help you, and writing things down, the things that you want to see. Because if you can't see it, and basically that's what I was saying, if you can't see the dream, it doesn't happen. It's the mind works in visuals. So if you can create the visual picture in your mind, then you can create the dream. But if you can't create it in your mind, and everything in your mind is where you are now or what you don't have, then the things that you want just don't appear, because you're not drawing them to yourself through the visual or through attraction or through faith or whatever word you want to use. So my motivational moment and encouragement today is to figure out what your dream is. And in figuring it out, you may have to go out and acquire some knowledge and some information and some insight from other people who can guide you in the direction. What I did, I obviously had dreams inside of me that were deferred because of children and life and marriage and things that just get in the way of what you saw when you were younger. And then now, at the age where I can start focusing back on my dreams, I'm now getting back on track. But not to say that my children are a reason or an excuse, or that getting married was a reason or excuse. I'm just saying, when I was younger, when I was a teenager or a young person, and I had these dreams about life, having children and being married weren't part of that dream, because you don't think about that as much when you're young. You just think about what you want to be. And that is what I mean by things, life gets in the way of your dreams, and you put them off for so many years that you just start accepting it. So what I'm encouraging you to do is get back to where you were when you were a kid. Figure out what you used to do, what you love to do. I appreciate everybody who logs on, makes comments, sends me direct messages, who is logging on to my website, AuthorVMarie.com, who have read my book, Love, Fire, and Ice, seeing my first movie credit return, and making themselves a fan of my work. So I appreciate it. You guys have a super fantastic Friday. And remember, you have to dream it if you want to see it, or you have to see it if you want to have it or attract it. And that's my goal for myself to do every day, is make sure I'm making those pictures in my mind and keep those pictures in my mind so that I will attract the things that I want in my life. Have a great day, everybody.